Okay, whānau, I'm going to make a Rewana bread. First of all, I've got my pan that size. Okay, so I'm going to grease that first. I'm going to grease around here, just around the tops of the lid and all that, everything in there. Okay, I'm going to grease it. What I'm going to be using is the spray. I find it easier to use a spray on rather than waste the putter. Alright, so these are my stuff. This is my bowl, that size. I find it easier if you had a good sized bowl to mix in all your mixture. Alright, so in this I'm going to put about 6 cups of flour in here. What I'm going to do, because my rewana has risen, 2 of them, I'm going to mix it all together and throw both of them into this one. Okay, so first of all, what I always do is I always grease my containers. So as you can see, I've got the container in the bowl so it wasn't get, so grease won't get everywhere, and I'm just going to spray the edges. So you can hardly see it. Alright, then I'm going to grease my bowl. I find there's another spray on one. This one is a new one that I'm using. It's actually a canola spray, and it's in a yellow container you can buy from Pack and Save or wherever. It's yellow. I think it's called canola. This one is called rice bran oil. So that's the first thing I usually do. Always grease that first, because it's not going to take me long to do the rest. Then here I go. I'm going to add 6 cups of flour, plain flour. Let me just grab a cup of some sort. One, 2, 3. It's approximately, not quite, my cups don't usually, 4, how many did I do that? 4, 5, 6, 8. So you end up about, at the end of it, about 7 cups after you start sprinkling flour on your mixture to, you know, so it doesn't stick. I'm going to add sugar. Here's my sugar. So I might add, I don't know what this is, this spoon is, it's not a spoon actually. Actually, I've got one. This one is a half a cup. This spoon is a half a cup. So in this mixture, I'll just put approximately a cup. Now the secret is, Mum, this is what Nana used to do. She used to use her hand, and I think it's the best thing to do. Use your hands, see? Use your hand to mix your sugar in with your flour. It doesn't take much. Do a well, can you see? Do a well in the middle. And then pour your rewana in. I know you can't see me, but you can just imagine what I'm doing. Now, because I feel that's not enough rewana, I'm going to stick this one in with it too because it's ready. They're both ready, but one's not a bit. They're not both working at the same time. Now, with that, I'm going to add warm water. Not hot water, warm water. Okay, so now I'm going to put some water in here. A bit more. Sorry, Whanau. This should take only about 10 minutes to do, if not that. So as you can see, I've used the same container that had my rewana in. Stir the sides of the flour into the middle of the well. I'm using this container too, so I'm not wasting any rewana that's actually in the container, if you know what I mean. Now, I'm ready to take out a piece of my stirred up bread from the bowl, and as you can see, I've put that bit of water that I had in the container. I'm going to leave some in there, in this container. And before you need it, you must always take out a piece. So when I say a piece, look, see, that much. Throw it in your container. Well, hang on. Put some flour in the container, please. Where's my cup? Oh, God. I'll put this. Put another cupful of flour into that bit of warm water. This is how I've always done it. Throw your rewana in, see? Like that much. Throw it into that container, put it to the side, and then you can start kneading your bread. That's where the secret is. You need to always take that piece out before you knead it, because a lot of people forget to do it. And I've done that too in the past. But I've always had some backup there when I put aside in the deep freeze or whatever, like the rewanas that I have got left in the deep freeze, still frozen. Now the secret to this about kneading is don't knead too much. Do you know what I mean? Don't knead too much, because if you do, your put a bit more flour on here, your bread will look very tight inside of it, if you know what I mean. See how that is now? See how I've got it? Now you find that you'll have some leftovers in your container. You never waste that. Alright? Don't waste it. It goes back into your container with your rewana in it. Alright? So now I'm about to put that in my dish. Take all the flour and the scraps off your hands, rub it back into the bowl. And you're not wasting anything. See, you don't have to wash everything off your hands, so that's what's left in the bowl. But you don't waste it. In this container, where your bug is, this is what you do. Nothing's wasted. You put everything back into that bowl. And all you have is a clean bowl to wash. I've always done this. I probably had to learn how to do things quicker, but I've done it. Right, okay. So, put the rewana that's in your ice cream container aside. Press it out, put a bit more flour in it. Put it on the top. Wash it out to the sides. I got the water running in the bowl that I just took it out of. I'm going to wash my hands. But they're as clean as better than they would if I had to wash all that flour off. I'm going to cut like that. So there you go, whānau. It should look like that, okay? See, all ready to go. Put the lid on it. Put it by somewhere warm. It'll do. And then now we have to mix up our bug. So with the knife that you had, if you need to add more water, so be it. So here we are, whānau. See, I'm mixing it all up. Nothing's been wasted. No flour's been wasted, nothing. Oh my gosh, this is going to come up nice sweet. Now look at the bubbles in it. When you've got bubbles bubbling through it, that's mean it's a healthy rewana. So a lot of people put a bit more sugar in the when they're mixing up their rewana like this, but I don't. I stick it into my flour when I'm ready to you know, thing the dry ingredient, mix the dry ingredients up in. I'll have to put a bit more in there. So that it's a nice consistency. Just mix it up till the water's gone through the flour. Scrape the sides of your container, make it look a bit tidier. till all the water's gone through. There you go, whānau. I don't know if you can see that. Can you? Yeah, there it is. There's the mixture. So, I'll just wipe the bottom of the container and put it back where I had it. Over here by the fire, I've got the fire going, but I just have it going trickly. It's nice and warm inside. Now I'm cleaning up my mess. Kei te pai. Kei te pai, he hoa. And that's it. Wait till your bread rises almost up to the top of the bottom of your container, almost, not all the way. Why do I say that? Because it'll stick further than where you greased your lid. So, and then when it's risen, put it in the oven for half an hour with the lid on, and then take the lid off for the other half hour. Put your stuff away. There you go. That didn't take long. I tell you what I use. I invested in a, hang on, I'll go and get it. In a timer. I got the, you can only get it from Briscoe's, I think. You might get them from $2 shop, I don't know. But I use this all the time for anything. But when I'm baking, you can intentionally forget what time you put your bread in and all that. You just put it on your half hour, 30 minutes down here somewhere. And then, yeah, you know, you can hear it ringing. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. And there you have it. All my bench is nice and tidy. Okay. Happy cooking, whānau. All the best with your first rewana. Don't forget to share with your neighbours. Okay. Ka kite.